Let me ask you something real quick. You went to school, you got the qualifications, you landed the job. You get a salary deposited into your account every single month. So, why does it feel like you have nothing to show for it? I'm not talking about being broke. I'm talking about that specific, uncomfortable feeling where you check your account a week before payday and you're like, where did it all go? The money came in. It definitely came in. But somehow, it also just left. Here's the truth nobody told you. A salary is not financial security. It's financial camouflage. And today on Alvan Finance, we're pulling that mask off. Because by the time this video is done, you're going to see your paycheck in a completely different way. And more importantly, you're going to know exactly what to do about it. Stay with me. This one matters.
Section 1. The illusion of the salary. Okay, let's talk about two people. I want you to picture them clearly. Meet Amara. She's 28, smart, hardworking, earns $120,000 a month, which is actually really solid in Nairobi. She has a good job, her family is proud, and every month that salary hits like clockwork. Now meet Brian. Same age. Brian earns $60,000 a month, exactly half of Amara's salary. Who do you think is better off financially? If you said Amara, you just fell into the salary trap. Because here's what we didn't tell you. Amara spends $115,000 every month. She's got the apartment in Kilimani, the car loan, the subscriptions, the Friday dinners, the treat-yourself Saturdays. At the end of every month, she has $5,000 left, sometimes zero. Brian lives in South B. His rent is low, he packs lunch 4 times a week. He automated $15,000 into a money market fund on the first of every month before he touches anything else. After 12 months, Brian has $180,000 saved and growing. Amara? She has a good-looking bank statement for about 3 days a month. Your salary is not the number. The number that matters is what's left, and what that leftover is doing for you. This is where most people get it completely wrong. They chase salary increments like they're the finish line. But a bigger salary with the same habits just means a bigger hole.
Section 2. The 4 salary leaks. So, where does the money actually go? Let me show you the 4 salary leaks that are silently draining you every single month. And I guarantee at least 2 of these are happening to you right now. Leak 1. Lifestyle creep. You got a raise. Amazing. So you upgraded the apartment, got a nicer car, started eating out more, and somehow your new higher salary feels exactly as tight as the old one. That's lifestyle creep, and it is the most dangerous financial force you will ever face because it doesn't feel like a problem. It feels like progress. Every time your income goes up, your lifestyle eats the difference before you can save it. Leak 2. The invisible subscriptions. Pull up your bank statement right now. Seriously, pause this video and do it. Count every subscription you have. Netflix, Spotify, that gym you haven't been to since February, the Amazon Prime you forgot was auto-renewing, the cloud storage you upgraded one time and never downgraded. The average person is paying for 4 to 6 services they barely use. At $1,000 each, that's $6,000 a month, $72,000 a year, just leaking out quietly every month like a tap nobody turned off. Leak 3. Convenience spending. Bolt food when you're tired. The meeting coffee you bought because the office kitchen felt too far. The parking ticket you paid because you were running late. The stuff that never shows up in a budget because each one feels like a one-time thing. But it's never a one-time thing. Add it up. It's almost always between $8,000 and $15,000 a month for the average urban earner. Every month, like clockwork. Leak 4. The social tax. This one's personal. The weddings, the fundraisers, Harambis, the friend's birthday dinner at the expensive restaurant, the group holiday contribution, the colleague's baby shower.
Nobody budgets for these. Everyone feels them. And in East Africa specifically, this social obligation is real. I'm not saying cut people off, but if you have no plan for it, it will plan your finances for you. These 4 leaks combined, for most salaried workers in Nairobi, that's $30,000 to $50,000 per month, just gone.
Section 4. The real math. Now, here's where it gets interesting and a little uncomfortable. Let's say you earn $100,000 a month. After tax, you're taking home roughly $75,000. You've been working for 5 years. That means $4.5 million has passed through your hands. $4.5 million. What do you have to show for it? I'm not judging. I'm asking you to do the math because most people never do. They know what they earn. They have no idea what they've built. Here's a simple framework I call the salary scorecard. 3 questions. Be honest. 1. How many months could you survive if your salary stopped tomorrow? If the answer is less than 3 months, you don't have financial security. You have financial fragility. 2. What percentage of your income is going into assets? Savings accounts, T-bills, a SACO, stocks, property? If you're not investing at least 20%, your salary is working for your landlord and Safaricom, not for you. 3. Are you worth more financially today than you were 12 months ago? Not earning more, worth more. Net worth, assets minus liabilities. If the number is flat or negative, the salary trap has you. A salary without a system is just a recurring transfer to everyone else's future. Section 5. The escape plan. Okay, now that I've made you slightly uncomfortable, let me give you the way out. Because this isn't a doom video. This is a game plan. I want to give you 3 moves, not 50. 3. Because complicated advice is how people stay stuck. Simple is what actually gets done. Move 1. Pay yourself first, non-negotiably. Before rent, before food, before anything. The first transaction from every paycheck goes to your future self, even if it's $5,000, even if it's $2,000. The amount is less important than the habit. Set up a standing order, automate it, make it invisible. If you wait until the end of the month to save what's left, there will be nothing left. There never is. Move 2. Give every dollar a job. You don't need a complicated budget. You need a simple one you'll actually use. Try the 50-30-20 rule. 50% on needs, rent, transport, food. 30% on wants. That's your life. 20% on building wealth. And inside that 20%, diversify it. A money market fund for your emergency cushion, T-bills or a SACO for medium-term goals. And if you're ready, equities or real estate for long-term growth. Each dollar has a destination. No dollar wanders. Move 3. Attack the leaks. Go back to those 4 leaks I showed you. Pick the biggest one. Just one. This week, this month, take one deliberate action to reduce it. Cancel 2 subscriptions. Meal prep twice a week. Put a monthly ceiling on your social obligations. You're not cutting your life. You're cutting the waste so your actual life has more fuel. The goal isn't to earn more, though that matters too. The goal is to make sure more of what you earn is actually building something. Amara from our story, when she finally ran her numbers, she was shocked. She thought she was doing well because the salary was good, but the salary was funding everyone else's business, not hers. 6 months after she made those 3 moves, she had her first $100,000 saved. Her first real financial cushion ever. Same job, same salary, different system.
Here's what I want you to take away from this video. Your salary is not the enemy. Your habits around it might be. And habits can change,
but only once you see them clearly. The salary trap doesn't catch people because they're careless. It catches people because nobody ever taught them this stuff. Nobody sat them down and said, here's how money actually works. Here's what to do with what you earn. Here's the system. That is exactly why this channel exists. So here's my call to you right now. 3 things. Like this video right now. It tells YouTube this content is worth putting in front of more people who need it. And trust me, there are a lot of people who need it. Subscribe and hit the bell, because every week we break down real money moves for real African earners. No fluff, no jargon, just the stuff that actually works. Drop a comment and tell me, which of the 4 salary leaks hit you the hardest? Lifestyle creep? The social tax? I read every single comment. Let's talk about it. And if you know someone, a friend, a colleague, a family member who is earning well but still feeling stuck, share this video with them. That's one of the most generous things you can do for someone you care about. This is Alvan Finance. We build wealth here. I'll see you in the next one.